crucial phase of elections in West Bengal and Assam has kicked off this morning, and polling has picked up since then. As of 11:30 a.m., Assam has recorded 25.76% and West Bengal 34.86%. The first phase is important to both the ruling parties in Assam and West Bengal. The 47 seats that are polling in Assam saw huge gains for the BJP in 2016. These seats fall in the upper Assam region that is home to several tea garden workers and also was the epicenter of the anti-CA protests. Now in West Bengal, the first phase is seeing the Jungle Mahal area polling. 30 seats are going to polls today. In these areas, the TMC suffered heavy losses in the 2019 Lok Sabha election. So the high stakes today, and we're going to get you all the updates from the ground as voters line up to exercise their franchise. My colleagues Tanima and Afrida have been bringing us voter sentiment since this morning as they're queuing up at various polling booths across the two states. Tanima, let's start off with you. Assam, of course, is where all the action is. You know, it's been a high decibel campaign, no doubt. Okay, we're having some problem with that line with Tanima. We'll come back in just a bit. Let's go across to Afrida. Afrida, it has been a slightly mellower campaign in Assam, but nevertheless high stakes. When you've been speaking to the voters across several booths this morning, what is the sense that they're giving you? What are the issues that are mattering to them? What is resonating on ground?
Right. Yes. That's what I'm going to ask voters around here. I have a lot of women voters. Now, this is one such place where a lot of women voter turnout is witnessed. I'm standing in the ONGC Staff Club polling booths in Sibsagar. So let me straight away start talking to the women voters here. They're all Assamese speaking, so I'll keep translating for you what they say. Apni ki bhabi aji vote to dibo ahise kenoka dhৰণৰ issue আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে important?
নমস্কাৰ বাইদেউ, প্ৰথমতে মই আপোনালোকক মই হিয়াভৰা আন্তৰিক শুভেচ্ছা জ্ঞাপন কৰিলোঁ। দিবলৈ আহিলোঁ মানে এতিয়া এইটো আৰু ভোটটো হৈছে নিজৰ বিবেক ভোট আৰু ইয়াত আমি মই অৱশ্যে একো চাকৰি তাকৰি নকৰোঁ, হাউচ ৱাইফ।
আপোনাৰ আমাৰ ৰাজ্যখনৰ কাৰণে কি বিচাৰে, অসমৰ কাৰণে কি বিচাৰে?
উন্নতিটোৱে বিচাৰোঁ, উন্নতিটোৱে। আৰু
অসমীয়া অস্তিত্ব বা আমাৰ সেইটো জাতিটোৰ কিবা আপোনাৰ ভয় আছে?
আমি অসমীয়াৰ কাৰণে আমি যেনেকৈ তেজ দিলেও তেল নিদিওঁ, তেনেকুৱা এটা কথা আমাৰ আগত হৈ আছিলে আমাৰ ল'ৰালি কালত। আমি সেইবোৰ হেৰি কৰিছিলোঁ। এতিয়া আমাৰ সেইকাৰণে অসমীয়াৰ হেৰিটো আমি বজাই ৰাখিব পাৰিব লাগিব।
কোনটো বেছি ডাঙৰ ইছ্যু আপোনাৰ কাৰণে? আইডেণ্টিটি, অস্তিত্ব এইটো ডাঙৰ নে আপোনাৰ প্ৰগতি কিমান হৈছে, কিমান ডেভেলপমেণ্ট হৈছে সেইটো বেছি দৰকাৰ?
ডেভেলপমেণ্টটোও দৰকাৰ, অস্তিত্বও আমাক লাগে, লাগে সকলো দিয়ে। আৰু ভবা নাছিলোঁ যে হঠাৎ আজি আহিম বুলি। এয়া এইকণ ক'বলৈ সময় দিয়াত আপোনালোকক মই নথৈ হিয়াভৰা আন্তৰিক জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ আৰু আহি থকা ৰঙালী বিহুৰ কাৰণে শুভেচ্ছা থাকিল।
Thank you. So here is a senior citizen actually. She was waiting with me for a long time because she was very keen on talking about her points of view. What she says is both the things are important, the identity politics, the fact that the Assamese identity must be preserved and there should not be wide-scale infiltration by foreigners. Let's talk to some other voters. বাইদেউ আপোনাক সুধিব পাৰোঁ, আপুনি ভোট দিব আহিছে, কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ইছ্যু আপোনাৰ কাৰণে বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট?
ইছ্যু
কেনেকুৱা চৰকাৰ বিচাৰে?
আমি যিখন চৰকাৰে নহওক মানে ভাল হ'ব লাগে। অসমখন যাতে যিখন আমাৰ সোণালী অসম বুলি কয়, এইখন যাতে সদায় সোণোৱালী হৈ থাকে সেইটোৱে বিচাৰোঁ। আৰু আমাৰ শিৱসাগৰত বহুতখিনি আছে। আপোনাক ক'বলৈ গ'লে এখন মেডিকেল লাগে, এখন ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিং কলেজ এখন লাগে। এইখিনি যাতে পূৰণ হওক, মানে ষ্টুডেণ্টখিনি যাতে বাহিৰত যাব নালাগে, যিখিনি আমি শিৱসাগৰতে পাই পঢ়িব পাৰোঁ।
You just heard what the voter here is saying is that we need medical colleges, engineering colleges, professional institutes so students don't have to leave the district. আপুনি কিবা ক'ব বিচাৰে?
আমাৰ ইয়াত বানপানীৰ সমস্যাও আছে, আনএমপ্লয়মেণ্টৰ সমস্যা আছে আৰু হিষ্টৰিকেল মনুমেণ্টছ আছে। হিষ্টৰিকেল মনুমেণ্টখিনি আৰু যাতে চকুত লগা কৰে, যাতে টুৰিষ্ট আহে ইয়ালৈ বহুত, সেইখিনি আৰু।
Hey, okay, so again, very important that, this is one of the historical places in Sibsagar. You have a lot of Ahom monuments. Voter here was saying, I want that those cultural heritage, the monuments must be preserved, more tourists must be attracted. I'm sure people could already understand what people are saying here. Apni kobo baido? আপুনি কওক আপুনি কি ধৰণৰ সুধাৰ মানে হেৰি বিচাৰে আৰু অসমৰ কাৰণে কি ধৰণৰ বস্তু আপুনি বিচাৰে কেনেকুৱা বদলাও বিচাৰে
অসমৰ কাৰণে সকলো জিলাতেতো উন্নতি হোৱাই দেখিছোঁ আমাৰ এতিয়া শিৱসাগৰ জিলাৰ যিহেতু বিধায়কগৰাকী আমাৰ কেন্দ্ৰশাসিত চৰকাৰৰ নোহোৱাৰ কাৰণে এতিয়া আমাৰ সমষ্টিটো আমি থমকি ৰ'বলগীয়া হৈছে উন্নতি পথত গতিকে কেন্দ্ৰত যিহেতু এতিয়া বিজেপি চৰকাৰ চলি আছে গতিকে মই বিজেপি প্ৰাৰ্থীগৰাকী জয়ী হোৱাটোৱে মই
পাৰ্টি আমি কোনটো সেইটো মই সোধা মানে নুসুধো কাকো বাট what you heard of course was that the candidate from here passed away the representative from Sibsagar the legislator from Sibsagar passed away in February last year so Congress has fielded another candidate what she feels is that a lot of work has got affected because they did not get their Vidhayak for the full term and therefore she feels that they should actually, this is again important, that a lot of people think that the candidate is more important, the party itself is party.
যিটো পাৰ্টিয়ে ভাল কাম কৰে হেতুকে দিম আৰু
পাৰ্টি আপোনাৰ কাৰণে বেছি দৰকাৰী কোনটো চাই
আমাৰ পাৰ্টিজনে লাগে ভাল হেতুকে
তেওঁ কোন পাৰ্টিত তেওঁ আছে হেতু আপোনাৰ কাৰণে দৰকাৰী
নহয়
Okay, so that's another point of view you have right here, that there's some who feel that they are going to choose the right candidate, irrespective of what party he or she belongs to. But there are others who say, no, I'm also going to pay attention to which is the party he comes from. Now, party politics, therefore, will be extremely critical. People are aware who the leaders are, which party is represented by which leader at the top. So that factor will also be important. But then, yes, this is a state election, so the performance of the Bidhayak, of the legislator, will be critical as well.
Well, that's very interesting, to hear voters. Some of them are, of course, shy when we turn on the cameras and they speak a lot when the camera is off. But it's good to hear their voices because they, of course, are the heart and soul of democracy in many ways. Tanima now joins us. Tanima, what about West Bengal? Are there similar themes that you're picking up even in West Bengal or what people are saying? Or is it mirroring some of the, vitriolic campaign that we have seen?
That's right, Aarti. In fact, on a different note here, as you know, that there has been a high-pitched campaign in Bengal. It's still going to go on because there are 8 phases that the state is going to see elections of. And we are coming to you from one particular polling booth. It is in Majna area of Kanthi in East Mednipur. Now, we have seen over the past couple of hours, there have been sporadic reports of incidents being, reported from some of the polling booths, that whether the EVM was not functioning properly or whether, there were certain concerns which are being raised by the TMC and the BJP respectively. At this particular polling booth that we are standing in, the EVM in fact stopped functioning for around a couple of hours or so. People over here say for that reason there was also a little bit of violence. There were tires which were burnt at the main road close to this area. आप लोग यहाँ से हैं एक बार बताएंगे कि क्या हुआ था exactly थोड़ी देर पहले यहाँ पे?
थोड़ी देर पहले जो मशीन का सिस्टम का प्रॉब्लम हुआ था, जो TMC में वोट देने से उधर BJP का वोट आ रहा है, यही प्रॉब्लम हुआ था। तो
कितने बजे हुआ था वो?
ये हुआ था सुबह 8 बजे टाइम में ऐसा हुआ था
और
8:30 बजे।
और कितने बजे तक यहाँ पे मशीन काम नहीं कर रहा था?
प्राय 1-1.5 घंटा तो वोट बंद था। तो फिलहाल ऐसा सिस्टम 101 वोट ऐसा ही चला गया था। तो इसलिए हम लोगों ने विरोध किया था जो उस वोट को बाद देकर थोड़ा नया मशीन ला के नया से वोट को चालू करो।
तो अभी वो नया मशीन आया है?
नया मशीन आया है, अभी वोट
चालू है, right. So the voting over here had in fact stopped for a little over an hour or so, and people over here protested. As I said, there were tires being burned, there were a little bit of protest, which is why a number of, right now of course the numbers dwindled a bit, but the number of the central forces which have been deployed around this polling booth has also been increased to some extent, right up from the main road up to this particular polling booth, because of these concerns which have been raised. As I said, that this is something probably in the larger context, not even such a grave incident that we have seen in the past also being reported around the Bengal elections. There are still some reports coming in through the day. We are keeping a track of all of that. But yes, there are these concerns also of law and order, as well as the fact that whether or not people are being able to vote properly, whether the machines are functioning properly, and certain complaints already being raised by both the TMC and the BJP with regard to that.
Yes, that is true. In fact, both of them knocking at the EC's door. We'll bring you that update in just a bit. But let's also listen in to what Dilip Ghosh, the BJP West Bengal president, had to say a short while ago.
वो हार रहे हैं देख करके इस प्रकार बनी बनाई कंप्लेन कर रहे हैं। उसके लिए चुनाव कमीशन है, उसके लिए सेंट्रल फोर्स है। सीधा जाके कंप्लेन करे और सेंट्रल फोर्स लोगों को बोल रहे चलिए आपको वोट हम दिलाते हैं, और नहीं करके वो जाके उल्टा अभियोग कर रहे हैं। कोई आज प्रेशर में नहीं है, आज ममता बनर्जी और टीएमसी प्रेशर में है, इसलिए इस प्रकार हरकत कर रहे हैं।
Well, in Midnapur now, voters are turning out in large numbers as well, with tight security being deployed at various places. Shreyasi brings us this report.
Well, it almost feels like violence in West Bengal has absolutely no impact, because people are kind of used to the violence that ensues during elections here in the state, be it the local body panchayat elections, the Lok Sabha elections, or even the kind of violence that is being reported from various districts of Purulia, Purbo Mednipur, Jhargram. Here, of course, people have started lining up, and keeping in mind the kind of COVID situation on ground, people have been asked to wear masks. They have been given gloves and hand sanitizer before they enter the polling booth. Of course, if we talk about the law and order situation, we have reported how a polling vehicle was set ablaze in Purulia last evening. Security personnel of the center has also been injured in Potashpur. Allegedly, crude bombs were hurled. Every polling booth this time in West Bengal has central security cover. 732 companies of Central Armed Police Forces have been deployed for the first phase of elections in the 30 constituencies today. The central forces are not only manning the polling booths here in the premises here, but also outside on the main road to ensure that there is no crowd accumulating outside the polling booth, which can trigger a situation. Every polling booth has CCTV cameras this time here in West Bengal. Because of the COVID, the Election Commission has decided to keep all the polling booths on the first floor, and every polling booth has a CCTV camera, web camera, live streaming that is taking place, where the administration is keeping a close vigil across West Bengal, where polling's taking place today. If we look at the kind of people who are coming out, they have been coming out in large numbers. We've been seeing women as well as men queuing up since morning. Voting started at 7 a.m. here in West Bengal, and people are coming out in large numbers.
Well, people are coming out in large numbers. In fact, we can bring you the latest update. As of 12 p.m., the voter turnout in Assam has been 26.37%. In West Bengal, it has been 36.09%. So it's good to see the voter turnout pick up since morning. We have seen a lot of exchange of allegations both at the TMC and the BJP level. The TMC is in fact at the Election Commission's office in Kolkata. They've arrived at the state EC office claiming that there's been violence and EVM malfunctioning in several parts. The BJP, on the other hand, also saying that these allegations are being raked up by the TMC because they're afraid of losing. Well, the Congress isn't far behind, though. The TMC delegation they've gone to the Bengal EC office to file a complaint. A Congress delegation has also complained about EVM malfunctioning. Both, in fact, all three parties knocking at the EC's door, claiming violence, claiming electoral malpractices. And now the Congress delegation is also complaining against EVM malfunctioning, while the TMC is at the Bengal EC office right now to file a complaint.